Hi, you guys. So, I wanted to come on here and expand upon a daily message reading that I did for today, which was really positive. I just took so long because I've been feeling sick, so I had to rest. But the daily reading for today, I was picking up on, and it also showed up in my dreams. It transferred over to 3 different realms, which makes me feel like the physical is the last realm, right? Because you think about it, and like when it comes to birth and creation, something being grounded into the earth is the last realm of creation before something is incarnating. You have spirit, which is air. You have fire, which is like creativity and the idea, the concept being created. You have water, which is like emotion, but kind of tethers you closer to the earth. It's like almost like a gateway, and I'm sure it represents a lot more, but I don't have the time to think about it right now. But earth is kind of like the last step, right? When something is born and out of the womb and out here, it's like fully incarnated. And I received, like I read a message where it came through in tarot. It came through in my dream the night before, which is like water. I guess you could say water is like okay, anyways. And it came through in the digital, on my YouTube feed, which was interesting because all of those things came through before I read the tarot. And then when I was looking at the cards, I was like, oh my gosh, I saw all these connections. So what I want to say is that what I was picking up on is that there is something that is very much so out of its element that is in your energy. It's in your energy. It's in your vicinity, probably because it felt called towards you, or this could be a bigger collective energy. Like there's something that is not really of this world, or not really of, like, at least of the land that is, or of the living, that is, or just of the earth, that is here, that is present in all of our energies. I don't know, this could resonate for everyone, this could resonate for just a few people, but there's something here, and it's definitely out of its element, and I think that it's been called towards your energy. It's not negative. It's nothing to be afraid of. I wasn't picking up on anything negative or scary. The thing is, in my dream, the way it showed up, you could have perceived it as scary, but you would have to be operating from a mindset where something that looks different from what you believe to be normal is scary. And if you get out of that fear-based, perspective where something that's different is bad, then it's not scary. And especially if you remove yourself from the perspective that darkness or anything that seems dark is bad, then you really can kind of overcome that block, because it could be a block if you look at it as something that's trying to attack you or assault your energy. Then don't take this reading on. Don't engage with this, because that's not what it's supposed to be about, and I don't want to cause any unnecessary fear. There's literally nothing to be afraid of. But it's definitely a foreign energy. And it's interesting because also with the 2 things that came through as symbols that showed up in the tarot as well, they are things that you could be afraid of. And they're things that are kind of more so attached to death energy. But I still think it's very positive. If anything, to me, I think that the veil right now is very, very, very thin. And I was telling my sister that if she has any like crazy wild dreams that she wants to kind of bring forth, today would be a good day to just write a letter or write a petition and burn it. I just don't see the harm. Today I think is a great day for manifestation. I know it's late, so I don't know how long this energy is going to carry out, but I'm sending it. I'm going to upload this now, so hopefully it reaches people. But yeah, there's an energy in the space. There's an energy in the space that is familiar, that you are like linked in one way or another. Either it's just a messenger and it's going to bring information, or it could be something that is meant to be in your life. It could be a signal that there is life. There's more life than what we thought existed, because it's also giving like alien energy, but it's definitely giving magical and mystical energy. Because what I felt with the 2 symbols that I saw, one made me think of like Harry Potter, and the other one made me think of just like a magical fairy, like ethereal world. So there's definitely magic and mystical energy also attached to this thing that is out of its element, but still connected to this, still connected in one way or another. Like one of the things was something that's meant to be on land, in water, that was on land. And it was a big shock because first it's a beautiful creature, but it's also kind of rare to see alive out of its element, and it ends up shutting the whole space down. So that's one thing. And then the other thing was like this mix of like two different creatures, and so it made me immediately think of the magical, because that's usually where we get to see like hybrid creatures, I guess, for lack of a better term. But yeah, and they both seem to be wanting to be in your awareness. It's interesting because there's different levels of intensity surrounding like how badly they want to reach you. One of the energies, the more ethereal, mystical energy, is just kind of there. It's there to be seen, there to be noticed if you notice it. The other energy was actively trying to be noticed or trying to suss out your situation. I wasn't sure if it was completely aware of like me, or if it just felt my energy and found something interesting in my energy that it was trying to reach without the actual specific intention to be communicating with me directly. So it is kind of gray. It's kind of foggy. But I think the point is that there's something here that hasn't always been there. And it's something positive. And it definitely, in my opinion, is supposed to bring a message about some type of connectedness that we have to the magical, to the mystical right now, that the veil is thin, and beyond that, I'm not sure, but it just felt like really, really good news. So I wanted to share that. I'm sorry, I just feel like there's something on my teeth. I just wanted to share that, and I wanted to see if you guys picked up on anything. I was also saying when I was doing the daily reading, I said I didn't want to overthink it because the message basically came to me immediately. I didn't have to look at the cards too long, because when I look at the cards too long, sometimes I just start to add on, I start to do too much. And so this is one of those times where I just wanted to get it out. And I said that there is nothing really you needed to do or change your path or anything like that. It just was a matter of noticing it. Oh, the other thing is that this could be a limited message, because it could be that not everybody is going to care, or it might not matter for everybody, and it might not have the same level of effect for everyone. For some people, it could just be that, you're just meant to be made aware that, magic exists and magic is around, and there are things around you that are different from you, but are not trying to harm you. So that could be one message, but there is I think a deeper message of something trying to reach you, something from the other realms actively trying to reach you. And it's not bad, but it can be intimidating, scary, especially based on our previously developed human concepts and perceptions around these things. Could make you a little scared or nervous or feel like this is something you need to protect yourself from, but it does kind of feel harmless, and it actually feels like you would do better. You would do better by yourself, do right by yourself by being open to at least perceiving it, just perceiving it, just acknowledging that you see it, that you feel it. So that's kind of all I guess I have to say. And yeah, I hope you had a good day.